message, the results of another night here in the underground? Well, another chapter in everyone's lives here in the underground, I'd say. Surprises, left and right. I mean, where do you want to begin? I mean, first of all, we really should give it up, because if this was not the ace card pulled out of the sleeve of the night and changing the whole fabric of what's going on here, then you're not paying attention, really. And thank you, you're awesome. You know that, you rock. And JD, you're the champ, man. What do you got to say about Max? I think, reflecting it in a pool of all his blood here, that we can.
He kept getting up. That's all I gotta say about him. He kept getting up.
Hey, what did I tell you? What does this represent, brother? What does this represent?
To the dash.
Shaking hands, being friends in the middle of this squared circle. There are no friends in here. If they're not wearing your colors, they're not on your team, bro. You understand that? You can depend on me. You can trust me like you can trust her. Like you can trust homeless Jimmy. We'll get to that in a minute. I didn't like that stuff. Have some respect for someone that's deceased. You know what I mean?
I didn't start
look,
that.
I know. Listen, it's like any other kids. I didn't start it. He said, she said. We'll get to that privately. I'm sorry. But listen, Max, you didn't kill him.
I did.
But you took him to the brink of death, I would say.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you got left to say about that chapter in your career, say it now. Say your piece, brother, because I've got another bone to pick.
Yeah. You know what? Max X, I think he earned everybody's respect, not just mine. That kid has a lot of heart. He's got a big old set of balls, but he just did not have what it takes to get the job done. I knocked him out. I put him in his bed. I read him a bedtime story.
I love that book. Don't you love it? It was really good. It was good. I felt
First
like
time I read it.
I wanted like footy jammies to wear and stuff and popcorn. It was really,
it was very cute. Yeah. But you know what? Cute is not what this deathmatch title is all about. This is about blood. It's about brutality. Deathmatch wrestling is no fucking joke. Max X, your first real deathmatch, you learned that today. Anytime you want to come back, I'm there.
Let's face it, look, if you don't want to get back in a death match, what are you taking back to a non-death match now after you've been through all this? You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is, I know we were kind of hard on you, Max, but it was never anything personal. But I got to tell you, tonight, when I was looking in this ring, after all the running of the mouth from Slam and Stu about the plan, I got a plan, and why did you guys, I had him here, I had the crowbar, I had the plan wrapped up around it, and I was going to stick it right in the, you know what I mean? But why did you stop me?
A little preparation, a little courtesy, maybe.
But that,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then we're making a whole different kind of show here.
We were, that's why we stopped you.
Okay, that's true. Listen, there are kids, I guess, some parents
That
are
might be
delinquents and bring their
his
parents,
plan, but that's not
their
our
kids to
plan.
these kinds of
Our plan involves nothing in a grown man's ass.
No.
I sat back here after listening to this guy run his mouth about JD Horror's choices on who he's going to defend the UEW Heavyweight Championship against. That's not anybody's call but JD Horror and Halfbreed Billy Graham. That's who decides who he defends the title against. But criticism of Max X. Max X showed me more than anybody from the Resistance has shown me in 3 months. Well, except when that big guy came into this world, I'm like, that was kind of fucked up. But listen, you play the game, you gotta. But anyway, listen. What I got to say is I saw these guys in here after running their mouth, torturing those 2 young dudes, torturing them. There was no attempt to win a match. There was no, BC Killer put that man on the mat, 1, 2, and he pulled his head up. Okay, what, you want to end this kid's life? You want to break his legs, end his career? Oh, and then I finally got, I'm a little slow, I'm old, I smoke a lot of fucking weed, I've been hit in the head a lot of fucking times. But I'll tell you what, I realized, Resistance, that you were trying to send a message to Cult Fiction, to UEW, and to me personally. You think that by engaging in some brutality, a senseless beating of some young guys, you were going to intimidate us, you were going to outdo us? Well, that's the honest to truth. Max, you want to blame someone for the overkill tonight? Don't blame my mouth. Don't blame a plan. Don't blame JD Hart. Don't blame Sage. Blame the Resistance, Max, for what happened to you, because it was just a matter of making a point. That anything that they do, we do better. So, UEW, August 22nd, you better bring a change of underwear to what you're going to see here in the underground next month. And I think it's time to head back to the Cult Fiction compound and party and celebrate the historic occasion of the first ever female member of the most exclusive family in the history of professional wrestling. Believe it, make bet on it, and bank on it. You puke behind the camera, you better believe it too, because if you don't, I'll take that out of your hand and I'll start filming these fucking promos.